So, you guys want to hear the story of how I got Oliver here? Well, it goes back. Mind you, the only pet I've personally owned in my own house was a bird, and I loved that bird, but when I was moving, I was afraid to take him with me. I was very selfish, in other words. I wanted to take care of nothing but myself and my current wife. I didn't want the responsibility of having a pet. Fast forward a few years ago. Oliver always hits the play button on my keyboard. I was working out in my garage, unemployed at the time. I think I was working a seasonal job as a greenhouse supervisor or a crew leader. And, I was tinkering around in my garage with something, and a stray cat had come my way from across the road. Normally they want food, they want something, whether it's water, food, what have you. Cats are smart. All Oliver wanted here was to hang out with me and some pettings. I thought that was cool. I was like, wow, that's kind of cool. He'd allow me to pet him kind of like a dog. Yeah, that was cool. He hung out with me for a few hours, and when I went inside, he kind of just went away. The next day, the same exact thing happened. I was tinkering out in the garage with something, just various creative hobbies. And lo and behold, Oliver comes from across the road just to hang out, and he would just sit there with me. At that point, we had given him a little bit of food and water on the second day, and the third day is when we actually found out that he was a homeless cat, not just some neighbor's cat. He was outside. You could tell he was getting dirty. He was obviously getting fed elsewhere too. We live in a town, that's pretty famous for feeding cats, and especially strays, which I know they say not to do, but could you not feed this boy? Now, my wife has always wanted a pet, whether it was a dog, a cat, anything. She wanted something, and I was always, no, let's focus on ourselves. Well, the third day came along, and he hung out with me all day while I was tinkering around in the garage, again, and I decided that was the day. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? As I was saying, the third day, he did the same exact thing. Came over and hung out with me, and we went out to Dollar General. I bought a litter box, and I said, hey, if he can go in the litter box inside, then we will keep him. And I was hoping that he would. I was like, please, just, be potty trained and all that jazz. And sure enough, as soon as he gets in there, he uses the potty pan, and he treated the house as if it was his own already, like he's been living there for 1,000 years. We found out that the previous owners had abandoned him and just left. He was out there wandering around all declawed, fixed, everything. So we took him under our wing, and he's been taking care of us ever since. And that is the story with Oliver the cat. Isn't that right, baby? Isn't that right? He's needy sometimes. He's always in the same room as me. If we go somewhere, he follows along the whole way. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. If you guys enjoyed it, leave it a like. And if you'd like to see more like it, story times are fun, so let me know in the comment section. As always, my friends, I really do appreciate you, and I hope to see you next time. Adios. If you thought this video was good, YouTube thinks you're really gonna like that one, but before you do, make sure you hit that subscribe button.